Hey, what's going on, folks? I wanted to make a quick video touching on some seriously strange information that I've seen about Ukraine just this morning. This is from a French article that's been translated into English about iPhone software. And this talks about how there is an app in Ukraine that's been in the works now for a little over 2 years called Dia, and how this is basically a social credit score system that we've only really seen in China before this. So I'm going to read this article to you, and I want you to think about everything that's happened. Think about the World Economic Forum. Think about the Great Reset. Think about how much in shambles our economy is right now and just where we're generally heading. And I think you'll start to see that Ukraine is fitting very nicely in this puzzle. Okay. So this says Ukraine is the champion of digital identity with the Dia app. This had been mentioned for a long time, then precipitated by the pandemic crisis. Governments want to move towards a digitization of everyday life by bringing together almost all services on the telephone. While the European Union had announced a test to digitize the vaccination record, wallet, and identities in 2018, Ukraine was very quick to react with the Dia application deployed by the government almost 2 years ago. Since then, the platform has continued to evolve. Ukrainians can download Dia and store a whole lot of official information there, as mentioned above, with the aim of being able to easily carry out most of the administrative procedures, which range from paying their taxes to renewing their identity papers, including the payment of his fines or the recovery of his social benefits. In all, nearly 50 services can be reached from the application and 9 official documents which have the same value as their paper counterparts. Eventually, it will soon be impossible to make an official request. Moreover, with C-19, the government has even announced that the payment of benefits will be conditional on the presence of a injection certificate. What's more, a program soberly named Cash for Blank and launched by Vladimir Zelensky last year, intended to encourage people to get injected against the pandemic and to support the sectors of the economy which have suffered the most from the restrictions of quarantine. From the age of 14, each person with a full injection schedule in the application received 1,000 hryvnia, which is about 30 euros. So this is saying when reality catches up with Orwell. So yes, we are living in some sort of dystopian nightmare. Ukraine is literally rolling out the social credit score system that Americans have been really afraid of for some time. This fits in very nicely with the agenda of the Great Reset, going completely digital, getting rid of cash, headed towards a society where we're completely cashless, where you can't do anything unless you've gone along with all of the government mandates and restrictions. So, again, I'm not telling you to challenge the CDC or the World Health Organization. Like, go out there, do your own research, think whatever you want, believe what you'd like. I did just want to share this information with you, so let me read just a little bit more of this article for you. It says Ukraine therefore posed as the champion of digitization before the war broke out at the end of February. At the start of 2021, it had already claimed more than 4.5 million active users. But taking a closer look at what is currently being done, it turns out that Poland has made a mobile application similar to that of Ukraine, which was launched at the end of 2019. This Polish app displays 7 digital documents and allows users to identify themselves with a digital ID card in places where a paper passport is not legally required. Finally, in the United Kingdom and the United Arab Emirates, citizens can use electronic passports at airports for check-in and security screening. In China, citizens have access to virtual ID cards integrated into a mobile application. Users can use it to identify themselves when they register in a hotel or to benefit from certain government services, with a point system that allows them to have additional rights in the event of good behavior. In Estonia, 70% of the population uses digital ID cards, while 99% of public services are available online. So, yeah, personally, I think this is very concerning. Imagine a world where you can't get your taxes done unless you've had certain medical procedures done to your body.